Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Randy Chambers with Louisiana Housing Authority, and today we're going to discuss why am I constantly getting mail about a foreclosure from my lender when they promise me that they're going to try to work something out with me. Well, before we do so, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I post real estate information like this all the time and you don't want to miss it. So let's get back to our question. Why am I constantly getting mail about a foreclosure from my lender when I talk to them and they say that they are trying to work something out with me? Well, here's what I want you guys to understand. I know this might be a little bit in your face, but in all due respect, I want to come to you very humbly. Do not put all your trust 100% in your mortgage servicer, right? Because they don't have your best interest in place. You are the only one have your best interest in place. And so oftentimes what happens, the servicer will tell you, yes, we want to try to help you to avoid foreclosure, right? They are obligated through CFPB, which is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, to provide you some type of assistance, to be able to offer you some other foreclosure prevention option, to be able to offer you loss mitigation, to be able to offer you a loan modification, right? They cannot even start to foreclose on your property till you're at least 120 days past due, right? So within that 120 days, you have an opportunity to start your loss mitigation process. You start doing a loan modification. So what happens is, oftentimes, this is what I see, right? This has been, all across America, right? That the loan service provider say, yes, we want to help you with a loan process in modifying your loan. So here's an application. Here's all the documents I need. And I want you to send these documents in, fill out the application, and get those to me, right? Now, what was happening in the past is called dual tracking, right? And what dual tracking simply means is that on one train track, I want you to think about two train tracks, right? Heading to the station, right? On one train track is the foreclosure, right? So the process of the foreclosure is ongoing. The second train track is the process of a loan modification, right? And whoever reaches the station first actually wins, right? And so they'll tell you, hey, we need the loan application, we need all the documents. And what's basically happens that over time, you'll constantly hear your service provider or your servicer say, hey, we don't have this document. Oh, we missing this particular document. And you're like, well, I sent that to you 2 weeks ago. Okay, I'm gonna send it again, right? Oh, I sent you my original, right? And so you're constantly hearing, oftentimes homeowners are constantly hearing they didn't have a complete application. The next thing you know, time has run out, and then the foreclosure train reached the station and the house is foreclosed on because you ran out of time, right? That was called dual traction, right? And so what happened is the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, was implemented. And then there was an act that was codified in law on January the 10th, I believe, in 2014, that actually restricted dual traction, right? So they can't be processing a foreclosure and a loan modification at the same time. But there's still some stipulation that you have to aware. The stipulation, that little tweak in the law, is basically that if that lender servicer, that mortgage service, has a full loan modification application, if they have the full application in, then they cannot still at the same time be moving forward with dual traction, moving forward with the foreclosure. But here's the key: a full, complete application. But if the mortgage servicer doesn't really obtain a full, complete application, meaning documents and all, then they're not held accountable for that dual traction restriction action. That makes sense? So in other words, if you have been experiencing the same problem, like you're going through a loan modification and you're constantly sending documents over and over and over again, and your mortgage servicer is telling they didn't receive the documents, they're missing this document, they're missing that document, and then they're probably stringing you along so they can say at the very end, or we did not have a complete full loan modification, and now we're going to move forward with the foreclosure. So that is what's dual traction. That's probably why I can't promise that it is, and that's my disclosure. I'm just giving you some things to think about, to educate you, to give you some tools in your tool belt that you can fight for your house, right? So you want to be able to prevent, you want to be able to avoid, and particularly just stop the foreclosure if you can, but you got to know the rules to be able to do this. So my team and I, we would love to help you. If you want to learn more, reach out to us online, give us a call. We can schedule a free foreclosure prevention consultation to be able to answer any questions or concern that you may have. And in the next, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day on purpose. Take care.